So I want to get you registered. If you have an interest, please let me know and I'll get you signed up. I know that I'll be driving back and forth. I don't think there's a need for lodging when it's that close, which is also another convenience. But anybody that has an interest or is willing to go for some or all of it, let me know. It is very educational.
Do we have to select ahead of time which one of the dropout meetings or those meetings we want to attend ahead of time when you register? Do you need that?
You don't have to. They do have a tendency to fill up quicker, especially some of the mobile tours, but really that's the mobile workshops are the only ones that I would say you have to register for ahead of time to make sure you have a spot.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to staff. Doug, see you there?
Okay, we're going to start the sidewalk program here in Independence again. And talking with Al today, we're going to do First Ward first. So we kind of come up with a agenda for it. And by the 1st of October, everybody in First Ward that needs walk fixed, we'll send a letter out there, and it has to be done by June of 2016. Otherwise, the city will come in and do them, or we'll contract it done. So that way, next spring I'll start on Ward 2, and they'll get their paperwork probably a little quicker, but they'll be slated to do theirs in 2017. But the one thing you do need to know is there's very few handicap ramps over there that are going to make the grade in today's world, so they're probably going to have to be replaced. So there's going to be a considerable amount for the city to do also, because they do from the street to the sidewalk.
What's different about them?
Pardon?
What's different about them?
Well, there's none of them that are domed. There are not many of them that are domed, and that has to be done. That's for the sight impaired people. You know, they got the little bumps along so they hit it with their walking sticks when they. So, I mean, it's going to be a considerable amount for the city to do also. So, just so
The city
everybody's
has
on
to
the
do
same
that?
page here. Pardon?
The city has to do that part?
They always have before, and all the other sidewalk, that is, always been the city's obligation to do that part of it.
Is this residential
So-
mostly?
Pardon?
Is this residential mostly, or everything in First Ward where there's a sidewalk that needs to be
Yeah,
repaired?
wherever the's a sidewalk that
Okay.
needs to be repaired, I will
We're
be
not
marking
adding
those.
any, we're just repairing the ones that,
Well, I guess it's a sidewalk project, so you will be doing that part of it.
okay.
So what happens if we don't do the sidewalk repair projects annually like that? Is there a time period when we have to do the handicap part, or is it like we were discussing earlier? I mean, is there some kind of
There is not a specific time that those ADA ramps have to be done. I mean, they don't say if you don't have them done by 2019 that we're going to come in and penalize you. They just need to know that we're working on upgrading those ramps.
But so what if we go ahead and do the sidewalk project ward by ward? And do we have to do the ADA corners at the same time, or can we let those wait, or do a smaller percentage of them? It sounds to me like Doug's saying that if we do First Ward, like the residential stuff, then we have to go in and do the handicap stuff.
Yes.
Yes? So we'd almost be better off, at least if we don't know number one, I think we need to know the financial impact. But maybe we're better off not doing the sidewalk programs right now.
Not repairing any of them?
Well, I don't know. If you repaired some,
I think that a lot of the ADA ramps on the sidewalks like that, when we're not doing the full street reconstruction, we can do in-house. I don't think that it's a matter of we have to go out and contract 47 intersections to be done by, Veith Construction or something.
when I think the council needs to know what a lot of money is. Doug said a lot of money. Is it like,
I really don't know.
I mean,
how
we
much,
need to,
Mike. It's just-
yeah, I think we need to understand that.
because part of it is when we get, when you get to the fourth and fifth ward, you're gonna have a lot of ground anyway, cause you have all the FEMA buyout ground, you're gonna have to take care of all that sidewalk also. Depending on what you're gonna do with it,
But my point is we need, I think we need to have a more definitive number on how much it costs to do each corner, how much it costs to do one, and then how many. So that we, I mean, I don't know if we know that it's 10,000 or 100,000.
yeah, I don't know.
So,
But see, and some of the grading's changed, I mean, there's a lot of things that have changed in this also, so there may be, I was with some people that work for Q3 today, and he was telling me that some places, they've just got done, Waterloo's going through a sidewalk program now. Some of those places had to go 30 feet back from the intersection and put all new walk in to get the grade right once they get to the handicap ramp part of it, so.
I think therein lies the answer to the question, Bonnie, is we need to have more details on what this is gonna be. I mean.
Have you even gone around in Ward 1 yet and started tagging or anything? You're just now in the starting stage of this to see.
Some of the part-time help that was working for the city has been around, but I hate to say it, they didn't do a very good job, because I know there's a lot of walk they missed, but there's gonna be quite a bit of, and there's a lot of intersections that are, any place you got where there's, an intersection where there's walks coming every direction, there's a lot there for the city to do.
Can you go out and see what we gotta do and bring it back to us, and then we could approve doing so much? I mean, we probably don't even know how many intersections we're even talking right now, do we?
I could sure count them for you.
No, I know, but what I'm getting at, bring it back to us after you get all this information. When you go out and look at them, can't you come back to us and say, hey, there's 100 to do, but do we only do 25? I don't know.